Hey you guys, Blaze here from Blazing Reviews, and today we're going to be checking out The Batman on 4K UHD. Now this movie was shot in 4.5K. It's got a 4K DI. It's rated PG-13. The runtime is 176 minutes. The aspect ratio is 2:39:1, so you will get those black letterbox bars. It's in HDR, and the audio is Dolby Atmos. For the audio, I will be using the Sony HT-A9, and these settings are as follows. Cinema mode is on. Immersive AE is on. The rear speaker surrounds are set to max, and the bass using the SW3 subwoofer is set on max. DSEE Extreme is off. Audio DRC is on. Dolby Speaker Virtualizer is on, and Advanced Auto Volume is on.
I'm vengeance.
Now right away at the beginning of this movie, you can hear the Riddler breathing heavy through all these speakers as he watches his victim through binoculars. In the distance, you can hear police sirens coming from the rear speakers. During the scene where the thief runs out of the small grocery store, a police helicopter flies over. It comes from the right rear speaker and then flies overhead to the front left speaker. It makes good use of the A9's height channels and really sounds like it's right above you.
Fear is a tool.
The first time Batman enters the Batcave, you can hear some bats swarming all around you, and some whizzing by sounding like they're flying right by your head. It makes really good use of the A9's 360 surround sound and height effects.
These nights all roll together in a rush, behind the mask.
When Batman goes to Penguin's club, you can hear the rain falling all around you through all the speakers, including the height channels. It really makes you feel as though you're part of the movie, standing there right next to Batman with the rain falling all around you. It's a really immersive experience. Then, as he goes to the door, the bass gets deep from the dance music inside. And as he enters, it gets really deep and loud. It will definitely shake your room. Then when Batman throws the baseball bat at the guy with the gun, you can hear it flying and smack him from the left side. Then the gun goes off and you can hear the bullet in the right rear speaker. It's a really cool effect. At the church funeral scene, you can hear the police walkie-talkies coming in through the right speaker. Then the Riddler breathing sounds like it's coming from right behind you, and you can hear this loud cough. An announcement then comes on through all speakers, making it feel like you're actually inside the church.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming to today's memorial for our beloved man, Don Mitchell Jr. Our program will begin shortly. As a reminder, the family and to those wishing to honor the mayor's memory consider a donation to the cause deemed to his heart, the Gotham Relief Fund, our city safety net.
You can then hear screams and banging noises through all the speakers around you. And right when Riddler stands above on the balcony, a car drives through the front entrance of the church. It can be heard through the front speakers and then the right side as it slams into the church wall. Then when the bomb explodes inside the church, it can be heard all around you and has some really deep bass to it. The deafening sound effect afterwards is also all around you and it sounds amazing. It makes you feel like you're really Batman experiencing this. It's really immersive.
I'm a dead man now. The way you're talking to a dead man, okay? By going this way, it's just me. But if I give over that name, I have family, people I love. They'll kill them too.
Who will? What people?
So much bigger than you could ever imagine. It's the whole system.
When Batman punches Commissioner Gordon and is escaping the police station, he fires his grappling hook and you can hear it from the right rear speaker. It's a really cool effect. Then you can hear the cops shooting and yelling all around you through all the speakers. When Batman jumps off of his wingsuit, you can hear a little bit of the wind rushing by, and then when he crashes on the ground, there's this passing bus that goes by and can be heard directly behind you. It's a really cool effect. But one of my favorite scenes throughout this movie is the Penguin shootout. You can hear bullets whizzing all around, hitting the cars and ricocheting off of them. It just sounds amazing and has some really good surround effects that really show off that the HT-A9 is able to truly map out your entire room, bounce sound off the walls and up on the ceiling to make it seem like you have tons of speakers all over the place, when in reality, you only have 4. And then when the Batmobile is revealed for the first time and the jet engine starts up, you can hear it warming up and it just sounds really cool. You can hear the engine revving throughout all your speakers around you, and it has some really good deep bass to it. But it's definitely the chase that takes place afterwards which has some of the very best Dolby Atmos effects throughout this entire movie. Especially when Penguin is shooting at the Batmobile, you can hear bullets hitting it from the rear speakers and behind you. And on the highway, you can hear car horns, tires screeching and crashing sounds all around you. The explosion has some really deep, good rumbling bass to it. And when Penguin's car crashes and flips down the road, the surround effect makes it feel like you are inside the car going through this crash with him. You can hear objects inside the car flying around you and glass pieces breaking and flying by. It really is an awesome sounding experience, showing off the A9's 360 spatial sound bubble and how it truly can immerse you, making it feel like you are actually a part of the movie. Now when Riddler's bombs go off, if you have the SW3 or the SW5 subwoofer, the bass is extremely deep, and as the flood comes, the bass gets even lower and deeper. It will definitely shake your entire room. And when Riddler's henchmen start shooting and hit the mayor, you can hear bullets being fired, and then boom! A big explosion with a lot of bass to it. Glass starts falling, and you can hear some coming from above you through the height channels, and Batman shows up kicking some butt. When the stadium starts to flood, the bass gets really deep once again, and you can hear electrical wires buzzing in the rear speakers from behind you, and people screaming all around you. It's another great immersive scene where it makes you feel like you are actually in the stadium as it's being flooded and part of this movie.
No hesitation, yes. Even my agents and stuff just thought like, oh, this is interesting. I mean, I thought you only wanted to play like just total freaks all the time. Like, he is a freak, this is another freak. You look for things that kind of scare you, you look for things that feel incredibly out of reach. It's such the kind of the jewel in the crown of characters.
Now, when I first heard Robert Pattinson was going to be the new Batman, I thought, seriously? The guy who played a sparkly vampire in Twilight? Come on, he's not good Batman material. But honestly, I thought he did pretty good, and I enjoyed the movie much more than I thought I would. I like how they made Batman more like a detective, going back to his old roots to how he solved crime, yet he still also kicks some butt. It has a lot of great surround effects throughout the entire movie and makes use of the height channels a lot as well. I highly recommend if you own the Sony HT-A9, are planning to get one soon, or have the Sony HT-A7000 soundbar, to definitely check out this movie. It is definitely worth your time and you won't regret it. Dialogue throughout this movie is nice and clear, especially with the A9's Phantom Center channel. And it has some great surround and height effects, especially during outside scenes when it's raining, which is most of the outside scenes throughout this movie. The rain just sounds like it's falling down on top of you. It sounds really good, and helicopters flying around really sound like they're right above you. It's got some deep bass as well, and I like during the club scene the bass is nice and low, and then when Batman enters it gets deeper and even louder. The image quality is nice and clear, but this is a very dark movie, and it was intended to be that way. Blacks were very deep on my LG OLED, and Gotham City lights, gun muzzle flashes, and explosions all looked bright and really popped in HDR. I give the audio a blazing score of 9. It has a great Dolby Atmos mix with good surround sound and height effects throughout the entire movie. And you'll definitely want to demo the Penguin car crash scene to others, showing off just how truly amazing and really immersive your Sony HT-A9 or HT-A7000 soundbar truly is. And image quality, I'm going to give an 8. It's not the brightest movie to show off your display, it's quite dark as I said before, and sometimes the bright scenes with explosions hurt my eyes a little bit with such bright HDR colors. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that little bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload more videos. More reviews are coming soon.